Oh, it's National High Five Day today.
It's National High Five Day?
Yeah, today.
High five. So welcome back to Couch Time. It's our 11th episode.
Is that a milestone? I thought 10 would be a milestone.
10 was a milestone, but we have double digits. Wait, or is it? I think
Like
it's
10 is
11.
double digits.
Yeah, 10 is double digits. But I forgot to tell you.
Milestone plus 1. Okay, so it's 11th episode. That means we've done more than 10.
So what day is it?
What?
The day.
Oh, it's National Jelly Bean Day. Jelly beans are small, colorful, bean-shaped sugar candies with soft candy shells and thick gel interiors. If you didn't know what a jelly bean was, we don't have any jelly beans today, but we got like the next best thing, which is sweet and sour chewy tarts, because they're crunchy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. We just have these around the house.
Okay, there we go. For power.
Anyways,
Okay.
now we can't talk anymore.
So we have some topics pinned up here.
We do.
Let's see.
In red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah. Let's start with
America.
this one. Oops.
Dang it, Langston.
This is from Ashley. Favorite video project you've done and why?
I think I already talked about this a little bit. My favorite video project was when we would, as little kids, have pillow fights on our big giant mattress in Houston, and then we would edit it with like kung fu sound effects, like every single time. And when you move your hand, it would go like whoosh. And then we would edit those. They were like 16 minutes long. It was so fun.
I made some videos with Matt one time. We were just goofing around, and it was I don't even remember the name, like Magnificent Matthew, but he's climbing a tree. We started with there was the tree that had fallen down. We decided to make a video because I could turn my camera and make it look like he was climbing up the tree. Of course, all the other trees, when I shifted the footage, then all the other trees are horizontal, and only that one is vertical. So it was fairly obviously fake, but it was fun because he climbs the tree and then he falls out, and then the tree falls on top of him. And we made a sequel too where I actually push him out of the tree. And we had Steve, Kevin, Dave, whatever you want to call my dummy. We had him.
Oh, that guy.
And we dressed him up like Matt, and I pushed that out so I actually have the scene of him falling. Favorite children's book or movie and why? I liked Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Why?
Because it was Thomas the Tank Engine. It had trains.
That's a good reason. I mean, I don't know.
It had mystery.
I never liked trains growing up, honestly. I never found the appeal. It was like, there's a big, giant thing. Makes a lot of noise. It's kind of obnoxious. Narnia was one of my favorites because we had... I don't know whether we saw the movies first or read the books first, but we did both of them about the same time, I recall. And, I just remember, ever since watching those movies and reading those books, I was like, maybe the door to Narnia is in this door. So open the door, and I'm like, no, never mind. Go find another door.
Maybe it is now.
I would just look. I would just look sometimes, maybe it's in this door, and
I would do that
look
too.
in that door. But
I guess that does count as a kid's book. I hadn't thought of that.
The last book was my favorite, honestly, where everyone starts dying and all the world's getting destroyed. I was like, oh, that's cool. But
I didn't like that for the longest time. I thought that was my least favorite of the stories for the longest time. But then let's see. I think I read it again, or I listened to the audio drama. It's like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, I liked it because
I read it, and it was like, okay, this is cool now.
I think the reason I liked it the most was, one, it's fantasy. I really like fantasy, with knights and swords and stuff. But two, it gave off almost the impression of it could be real because all it is, the only thing that's different between Narnia and our world is there's a door to Narnia, and if you can find the door, then you can get to Narnia. And I was like, oh, that feeling with so much hope, I can get to Narnia for sure. I just gotta find the right door. Or maybe it's in a manhole cover nowadays. You open the manhole cover and you jump down and you're in Narnia. That would be kind of weird.
You either find Narnia or you find the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's a win-win for me. I think that was why I liked it so much.
Because after reading it again, I realized, because I'm losing the name, but the in-between place with all the pools, different worlds.
Oh, yeah.
That's still there. And the rings, the green and gold rings, are still on Earth. And Susan is still on Earth. So. And in the story, they're saying that she's not a friend of Narnia anymore.
Yeah.
So I think you could have a story of redemption with Susan, where she finds the rings and ends up going to finding a different world. Most hated song.
Yeah, this one's from Sam.
Sam
Wise.
Have you been eavesdropping again?
He says most hated song and why. I don't know. I don't have a lot of... Okay, well, there's this one song, and I know why I hate it. If you've ever played the game Portal, at the end of the game, there's like a song that the robot sings to you about how you're so great for like defeating her challenges and stuff. But it's a good song. But the only reason I hate it is because my sister grabbed that song, like literally grabbed it somehow, and then she stuck it in her brain and played it in the piano like every day, about 3 times a day, non-stop. Like she would just play it and play it and play it, and then if she wasn't like playing it, she'd be singing it or humming it or whistling it or something stupid. And so I can repeat that song like by memory, right now.
I can't think of it. I can't think of a most hated song. I'll think of one after we're done recording.
You will probably put it in the comments.
Yeah, I'll put it under the bridge. But have you heard the? It's like the most unliked song.
No.
I don't remember who it was, but they basically made 2 polls and asked people, what would make a song horrible for you? And then they asked what would make a song good for you. And they made 2 different songs, so they had like the most likable songs, which is all of those things taken from the survey, the good things, and put together. And it sounds good, but they also made a most hated song, which is all of the things that people hated put in a song. And it goes, the more hated song got listened to a whole lot more. It's like 20 minutes long.
What?
They throw this in every once in a while. It's these kids doing an advertisement for Walmart. Liberty, do all your shopping at Walmart. And it's like a kids choir singing it, but they'll do that with all these different
That sounds horrible.
all these different days.
No.
So,
Have you ever heard of that one? And I'll try to find it for you. It's like Silent Night, The Holy Night, something. But sung in the worst way possible.
that one
ever.
might be my most hated song.
Have you heard that one?
I've heard
That
it.
one's insane. It's so bad, it's good.
It's hilarious listening to him, and it's like, this is a good song, and he's kind of ruining it.
He's not ruining it. He's like taking it and wringing its neck and then dumping it in acid. That's what he's doing. He's completely annihilating it. Mutilating it beyond all recognition.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Sam also asks something that consistently freaks you out.
In the comments, I answered Ashley's hair wads.
Oh yeah, I remember one time. Small story. One time when I got back from survival camp, I went to visit Ashley because she was near. It was near. I think we went to North.
She was
Point.
near that place where the thing is.
Anyways, she lives not in Texas right now, but I got to visit her and I got to meet her and stuff to visit. And she says, "I have a gift for you," and I go, "What is it?" And she says, "I have a delivery for Langston," and I go, "Cool, give it to me." And she goes, "Here you go," and I go, "Okay," and I take it and I put it in something for her.
Well, now she had done this before, like. I'd seen her around, and she would do that. She would run her fingers through her hair and come up with a hair wad.
Yeah.
And I would just comment, "That is so gross." And then she would throw it at me or set it on me.
She like shoot it at you with an arrow. She's like, "Got it."
Message for you, sir.
So yeah, apparently it had been a running joke for a while, and she decided, even though I don't live in Texas anymore, I'm still gonna get him. So she made me the messenger of hair. And I gave it to you at church, I think, one point. And
yeah,
I think what happened was you held out your hand, and I dropped it in there, and you were like, ah! And you like dropped it, and you went like this, like, ah! I gotta amputate it now. There's something along those lines. I don't even know.
Yeah, I just dropped it. I don't know what happened to it. Probably got vacuumed up.
It probably turned into a monster. It's living under your bed right now. This is his bed, by the way. Something that consistently freaks me out, I don't know. And not like gross me out, but like freak me out, like the super annoying when people order slow at Chick-fil-A. I'm always like, okay, let's go, I got someone to feed, let's go. Like that thing always freaks me out. And not the way that you would expect a freak out.
Like I said, they can't decide. Like
they just come. Okay, so like the drive-through. Yes, the drive-through is designed to be fast. And when you come to the drive-through, instead of going inside, and you're like,
what does the number 3 have?
I want a medium water. No, large. No, let's do a small. Make that water a tea, and make it no ice, with extra ice. And then give me a fry. But cut the salt. And then give me ketchup. Make the fry large. No, let's go small again. I'm like, just go inside, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave us topics or questions or whatever under the bridge, or email them to us. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see when more stuff comes out, and ring the bell. That's a new thing. I'm getting into that, I guess. Alright, well, see ya.